be increased. And this is what you see with Elon Musk. Now, regarding the currency exchange, get that in Revelation 13 or 16.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond,
Meaning everybody.
to receive a mark in their right
The
hand.
mark that you're going to support is sin. They're going to make the Bible illegal. At least the way we teach it's going to be illegal. That's why Trump has new laws for anti-Semitism and anti-Christian laws.
Yeah, he did.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Like Elon is trying to make a brain chip, but that's really not what it's talking about. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell,
Meaning trade, buying and selling deals with commerce. You won't be able to do that. Go ahead.
save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Which is 666. So that in currency exchange of buying and selling, they're going to control that. That will bend the population to do what they say, to do what they want. Make the Bible illegal. If you don't, condemn this book, like during the time of Rome. In order to buy and sell, I believe it was during the time of Claudius, they had a coin where they had to confess that Caesar was God. And if you did not do it, you could not buy and sell. So this isn't the first time. We read that and go, oh, this is the first time it ever happened. No, that has happened several times before, even in the book of Daniel. In Daniel 3, if you didn't worship the God of the Babylonians, there was no business for you. In fact, they threw you in the fiery furnace. That's the same thing Revelation 13 is talking about. It's nothing new. People think it's something new. What you got for me, Yuri?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, Shalom, this is Gamaliel out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, and this is a quick lesson. It's going to be entitled, You're Teaching It Wrong, Nate. And so, yeah, what you just saw was a video, all right, where he's once again breaking down the mark of the MOTB wrong, all right, and he's basically saying that the MOTB is sin, and well he says the sin, but then he's saying they're gonna outlaw the Bible, all right, and that's what's gonna prohibit you from buying and selling. Now, that's totally wrong. It's backwards. It's adding to the scriptures and all that. Let me start with this. Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Yeah, so the leaders of this people, which Bishop Nate is one of the top leaders of the Israelite movement, and he's causing our people to err. He's causing his followers to err. All right, and he has thousands of followers, but he's leading them astray because they're not being taught the correct doctrine. All right, now there's a lot of holes in his argument because, like I said, number one, he said that is sin, which we know. What is sin? All right. It said 1 John 3:4. It says, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So you can't equate sin with buying and selling, number one, because Esau has, first of all, you're putting Esau in a position to where he can monitor whether someone sins or not. Sin is transgression of the law. Only YAHAWASHI has the power to judge someone for sin. All right, but he's also trying to equate sin with outlawing the Bible. You know, if you if you sin, I'm sorry, if you have if you don't adhere to the scriptures, you can't buy or sell. It makes no sense. There's a lot of holes in it. And then he said, "Oh, at least it's the way we teach." Yeah, well, you are teaching wrong. You're teaching totally wrong. All right, that's why I said you're leading the people astray. You're causing them. So yeah, he's teaching the scriptures completely wrong. And you notice he doesn't go into that word mark, all right, which is charagma in the Hebrew. I'm sorry, in the Greek. And, because that explains what it is. That's why us here at Great Millstone, we go into words. That's the importance of going into words. All right. But this guy, he doesn't deal with the proper breakdowns. All right. He doesn't deal with going into the blue letter and getting the etymology and the essence of a word. And you notice he didn't go into the letter to the number 666 either. And that's my challenge to Nathaniel. If he ever sees this video, that's my challenge, is to go into the word mark. Go into that word mark and go into the 666. What's the meaning behind that? All right, because and he won't, because it's going to cut him. Revelation 13 and 16, it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark," which that word mark, like we said, is charagma, which means incision or to cut. All right, which proves that it is a implant device. Okay, and it lines up with, that also lines up with what's happening today, because RFID technology is the future of payments. I did a lesson. This is also a cut to Nate, because I did a lesson recently how when you go into the Federal Reserve, they have a future of payments, I guess, portion of the museum. And she pretty much said that you would take the C-hip. She said, "Do you have a C-hip or eye scan?" So this is the future of payments. We're talking about the future of payments. All right. And it goes well beyond that. So for him to say that it's anything other than the mark and then the C-hip, he's going off. All right. He's compromised. All right. And we know that to be, we suspect that to be true, because this guy, he constantly changes what he teaches. All right. And of course, like I say, he doesn't go into the 666 breakdown, which is Chi Xi stigma. All right. Which is the preparation of the C-hip. All right. The place where it would be inserted. All right. And then that palisade, okay, the prick. Okay. So yeah, this guy is compromised. He's going off, and it doesn't make any sense for the MOTB to be sin, because sin has no relation to a buying and payment system. Neither does the Bible. Oh yeah, you could buy. Yeah, you could buy and sell. You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible? Yeah, all right. Like Elder Yashwamba. Elder Yashwamba said, yeah, you believe in the Bible? Yeah, all right, go eat. All right, yeah, now you can go eat. Now you can go buy and sell. No, it don't work like that. Esau is not going to have a questionnaire at a register restricting you to buy and sell whether you believe in the Bible or not. No, it's not. It don't work like that. It makes no sense. All right, so with that, giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Shalom.